What is going on, everybody? Back. Man, I'm just gonna start crushing these videos if I'm wearing the same thing in all of them. It's because I'm recording them all at the same time. Yeah, hope everybody has been doing well today. Just want to share a couple of notes about creating a podcast and what I've learned over creating 100 plus episodes. It's been a while since I've been back doing podcasts, and I'm very excited to be back. I think one of the biggest things that I learned was consistency. I think being consistent when you posted, how you posted, what you post about is probably the most important thing when creating a podcast. I think cohesiveness in the message is probably the most important thing, as well as the topics that you talk about. I think the first time I did a podcast and created over 100 episodes, I was focused more on just creating what I thought was going to be trending or popping off, as opposed to staying within like a lane. And I think that kind of confused the audience quite a bit when it came to, Monday you could listen to the podcast and we were talking about Formula One, and Tuesday we were doing the podcast and we were talking about, market news or what's going on in the marketing world. So I think that created a lot of confusion for the audience. So I think that's probably, one of the biggest things, consistency when you actually post and how you post, and the consistency in the topics. Doesn't have to be the exact same thing, but I think as long as you stay within kind of like I hate saying stay within a niche, but stay within kind of a set of guardrails that is in line, across the board. Doesn't matter what topic you're talking about, I think is the second most important thing. And I think the third is this takes time. Like I probably spent 45 minutes to an hour almost every single day when I was posting consistently. So 100 days, almost 100 days in a row, 5 days a week. So I guess not totally in a row, but 5 days a week of 100 episodes. And I think that repetition and training, I think prepared me for what I started to do now. So I think it was super beneficial, but there's definitely easier ways to go about it. Also, what would be the best way to put it? Not mimic, but take a couple of your favorite podcasts or take a couple of your favorite videos, YouTube channels, and just kind of go through and find what you like. Like find out what your voice is, find out what your actions are, what you want to imitate, because there's a bunch of successful people out there already. So for you don't necessarily have to start from scratch. You can kind of start a little bit on, second or third base by taking a look at some of these other people, what they're doing, how they're doing it, and what made them successful, what episodes popped and what episodes popped off, what didn't do very well. So there's a couple different ways to go about it, but I think consistency, through when you post, through brand messaging, through topics. I think consistency, if I just sum it up into one word, that'd probably be the most important thing that I learned over the course of the first 100 episodes. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Very excited to be back doing podcasts and these short videos, and looking forward